Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, it's time for another installment of the Doctor Spell Prognosis, and today we are talking about the spell, second level spell, Heat Metal. I'm giving this one a solid A. This is a fantastic and absolutely nasty, nasty spell. On both ends, if you are a player, or which means the Dungeon Master is the recipient, and if you are a Dungeon Master and the player is the recipient, it is equally as nasty, and the players will not like it. All right, so we are talking about a spell that is usable by bards, druids, artificers, and forge domain clerics. So we're leaving out warlocks, sorcerers, and wizards, but I'm still giving this an A because it still has quite a bit of breadth and depth as far as classes go that can use it. If you're an artificer, you should be taking this. So it takes an action, has a range of 60 feet, so it's got a great range. It has a verbal, somatic, and material component. It lasts for an entire minute, 10 rounds, and it's concentration. And do you want to concentrate on this spell? Absolutely. This is a definite spell that you want to concentrate on. And there's a caveat to the saving throw. There really isn't a saving throw, but there is a saving throw, so we'll talk about that. So you choose a manufactured metal object. It's got to be manufactured, so it can't just be a hunk of metal, such as a metal weapon or suit of heavier medium armor that you can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot, and then any creature in physical contact with that object, i.e., if they're wearing the armor, is going to take 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. No saving throw. And then for each of your bonus actions, you can, which everybody only gets really one bonus action, you can cause that damage again. So you basically concentrate on the object, armor, or the weapon, and you cause it to superheat again, and it causes damage again. Now, the best part of this is if the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, they have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if they can. But if you're wearing armor, you can't drop it. So the second sentence comes in. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. So it's busy dealing with all of this heat. If you are going up against something that's wearing metal armor, plaster this spell on them immediately. They're going to take damage every turn, and they're going to be at disadvantage on all of their attack rolls. And more importantly, if you've got members of your party that are good at pushing or knocking things down, or you don't really want to grapple this thing, but tripping, things like that, which requires strength ability checks, then they're going to be at disadvantage against that. And another even better part of this spell is that it can be upcast. So the damage, and would you want to upcast this? Absolutely. 3d8 damage every turn, and forcing something to be at disadvantage and penalizing them for wearing metal armor is just awesome. There is nothing wrong with this whatsoever at all. If you're a DM and you cast this on the players, they will be absolutely miserable from this. It's going to do a good amount of damage every turn, and it's going to penalize them massively for wearing metal armor. If you are a player, especially if you're a bard, a druid, or an artificer, I will always take this spell, and I will always be plunking this down whenever we come up against something that's got metal armor on. Now, with a metal object, like a metal weapon, more than likely they're going to drop it right away, and then the spell doesn't really do anything at that point. But it's more often than not you're encountering something with metal armor on, and this just makes this just nasty. Unless, of course, they're immune to fire. That's the kind of Achilles heel of this spell is immunity or resist. It's not resistance. It's immunity to fire. Because if they take damage, then all the other effects happen. So it doesn't matter if they're resistant. But if they're immune to it, they're not going to take any damage. You won't get it. All right. That is what I got for everybody today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch everybody later.